right, so the newest M. Night Shyamalan film has a trailer, and I know zero about it. So let's see. I should have checked if there was going to be. Nope. Here we go. Let's do it. We get right to these reactions. We've learned.
We have learned.
People are like, shut up, don't talk during the trailer. I'm like, I'm supposed to be reacting.
Oh, that's cool to see him. I just know him from Mindhunter.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who's that?
There's a knock at the cabin.
Mm-hmm.
We've got what looks like a gay couple with a adopted Asian kid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's gonna piss some people off.
I suppose I'm here to make friends with you. Your dad's too. But my heart is broken.
Why is it broken?
Because of what I have to do today.
Good old Drax.
Yeah.
Something that looks like a pick with a chain and a mallet head. See, the four of us have a very important job to do. In fact, it might be the most important job in the history of the world.
Delusions of grandeur.
Mm-hmm. Majorly.
I'm sure with M. Night it'll be literal.
Yeah.
We were called and are united by
Is that
a
Ron
command,
Weasley?
Yes, it is.
which has now become a command that we cannot ignore. The four of us are here to prevent the apocalypse.
Okay.
Your family has been chosen to make a horrible decision. If you fail to choose, the world will end.
Oh my gosh. Make the choice.
So yeah.
Coming soon.
Of course, I think the first question is going to be like, is this real?
Yeah.
Or is this like in their head? And I definitely hope that they play around with that a lot. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see when that's revealed or if that's revealed, right? We could go with a completely ambiguous ending and never show whether or not they were real and what they thought was real. Or you could let it right out the gate in the opening scene that like, oh no, this is real and this has real consequences. So that'll be definitely interesting to see where and if that reveal happens within this. So what'd you think of the trailer?
I'm intrigued. I enjoy a lot of M. Night Shyamalan ding dong movies, so I'm intrigued by it. But as you said, it'll just be interesting to find out when or if a twist is revealed.
It's M. Night Shyamalan.
I mean, there will be a twist, but what that twist is, whether it's literal or figurative.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for M. Night Shyamalan, I know he's a name that's definitely been shit on over the years. I feel like he's kind of gotten his fan base back for the most part. Most people defend him more than I see hate on him these days. So there was that lull period back in the like Lady in the Water days and The Happening, Last Airbender, and that kind of those days where it really slumped for him as far as like people's opinion of his filmmaking. But I've always been a big fan of his. The Sixth Sense came out and it was a cool film, and now most people regard that as like this classic film. I'd need to rewatch it. It's been a long time. I think that Unbreakable is just incredible. I like that whole trilogy with Split and Glass as well. My favorite film of his is The Visit.
Yes.
I'm a big found footage fan.
Yes,
and I think it's
I.
insanely effective and very, very smart and scary and funny and charming, and it's just kind of got everything going on in it. Signs I remember liking. The Village I remember liking. I know that a lot of people shit on that movie, but I think I remember it being really good.
Yeah, it's funny. That was like the first M. Night Shyamalan movie that I saw.
Okay.
Was The Village, and I really liked it a lot. But I mean, yeah, The Visit is like top tier, scariest found footage for me. So
yeah.
And we liked Old okay, I think, too. You know,
I liked
we were
Old.
like into it, so.
I liked Old.
Yeah.
And, I know The Happening. I'd have to rewatch The Happening, but I like the premise of, like, everyone on Earth starts to kill themselves because of environmental, like, backlash. I know a lot of people think that's a terrible film, but I really like the concept of just everyone randomly killing themselves for no reason. I think people just don't like it because of the, like, it's like the wind that's making people do it. It's fine. I enjoyed it. I actually liked Lady in the Water. There's a lot going on in that film. I think it's a really ambitious film. Maybe not all of it comes together, but I really do like the ambition behind it.
Yeah.
And then just stuff he's even worked on, like Devil and whatnot. Like, I never did see After Earth, and I never saw Last Airbender because I had a feeling I wouldn't like either, so I didn't bother with those.
Yeah,
but every other film, she's a big Avatar: The Last Airbender fan, and I know you didn't like the movie.
Yes, no, I did not like the movie. Granted, like, it's been years since I saw it. I saw it when it came out in theaters, but I remember just thinking it was abysmal, and I haven't watched it since. So that's like, yeah, I don't even want to think about it.
I think it's great to see, Dave Bautista is an actor who, I feel like has really brought in a decent resume at this point for his body of work, whether it of course be Guardians of the Galaxy with Drax, which is a big smash hit for him in his career for sure. But even, his character in Blade Runner 2049 and stuff like that, like, he really does these dramatic roles really well, and he can do comedy really well. So he's a pretty well-versed presence, and of course he's got the physical prowess as well to be extremely intimidating, and but he also has this kind of gentle side to him as well. Yeah. Which is really endearing. So he's able to kind of play that cuddly, giant. And it's a good thing. And so it's cool to see him in it. As you said, the main guy is from Mindhunters. And we'll see what kind of backlash a gay couple with an Asian kid has.
God,
people, I mean, that's the world we live in, and I mean that on both sides. I mean that on, like, the reaction to that kind of stuff, and the fact that there are gay people who adopt kids too. Like, that is the world we live in. So if they see this as agenda pushing, it's like, are those people just not supposed to have movies? They're not supposed to have representation?
I mean, yeah, that's the idea.
I don't even want to spend any time talking about that. It's so stupid.
It's so dumb.
But yeah.
Yeah, and then also Ron Weasley.
Ronald Weasley, yeah.
Is in this.
Ronald Weasley. Yeah, so I think this trailer does a very good job, and M. Night Shyamalan films usually do. There's just kind of a question posed, intrigue, and you're left kind of just hanging, and I'm hoping everything we saw is in the first 25 minutes of the movie.
Yes,
right?
Me too.
Because they don't even tell you what the choice really is yet.
Could be killing one of them, or
sure. I saw it in the synopsis. I don't really know how that works out because of what's said in here. I won't say it, so if it's true or not, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to what's happening here because they're trying to avert the apocalypse, which is what would kill everybody. So what that choice is and how they'll make it and whatnot, we shall see. But that's just it. Like, we got an intriguing thing. It's a home invasion with a twist, right? It's M. Night Shyamalan. The twist before the twist.
The twist before the twist.
Right? So it's a spin on something that will then get a twist later on, I'm sure. But I also want to say really quick before we sign off here that M. Night Shyamalan is not required to do a twist in his films.
No. Yes, I'm glad you said that. I feel like he has become known as the guy with the twist endings and stuff, and I definitely won't be disappointed if he made a film that didn't have a twist.
Yeah.
You know, because why not? You know, it doesn't always have to be subverting your expectations. Sometimes it could be exactly what you expect.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I think he should have been the showrunner on The Twilight Zone and not Jordan Peele. He is much more geared towards that style of storytelling than Peele is, in my opinion, and the new Twilight Zone is abysmal. And M. Night Shyamalan should have been involved instead, and I think it would have been much better because he has really cool ideas. Like his films or not, I love the ambition behind his work and that he comes up with gimmicks and he really goes for broke on his twists. And I'm all in on that shit.
I agree.
Anyways, we'll definitely be seeing this. As far as this goes, it comes out on Groundhog Day, February 2nd, 2023. So we're not getting this year. No. But this year's almost over.
It's wild.
So we're only about 4 months out from that. And we'll definitely talk about it on the channel when it comes out. We'll be seeing this, and it'll probably actually play in Sedona, so we won't have to drive so far. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think. Bye.
Bye. Wait, here's our thumbnail. Ready? Look.